Hi guys, so today I'm going to be giving you guys advice on how to survive high school. And personally, I just graduated and I wish I should have done these sooner. But, you live and you learn, right? So, let's get on with today's video. So, the first one that I want to get started with is always have good friends in class and school, because you never know who your real friends are going to be until you find out and then they're not your friends anymore. So just have a good friend group and go out to parties with them if you can, if you have strict parents or something. But always have good friends and just know if they're fake or not. If they're fake, then don't be friends with them. Because then if they're fake and then you find out that they're fake within a week later, they're not your friends. I learned that the hard way, in which I should never learn the hard way. I should have learned the easy way. But again, you live and you learn, right? This one is going to be a little bit more explaining. Make good relationships with your teachers. What I mean by that is always talk to your teachers every morning. Every morning before the bell rings. Because it will always make a teacher's day when you come in and say good morning to them. I know for mine, I did that every morning. And my teacher loved it. But now I can't do that anymore since I graduated. But always make a good relationship with your teachers. Because you never know what they're going through, and they don't know what you're going through. So it's always best to make sure you have a really, really good relationship with your teacher. Anyway, always, the next thing that I'm going to talk to you guys about, always do your schoolwork. Always. Even if you don't feel like it, always do your schoolwork. If you do your schoolwork, it makes your motivation more easier. If you do your schoolwork done during your school day, then you can come home, hang out with friends if you're allowed to, and do stuff around the house. But if you don't get your work done as soon as you come home, then your life's going to be extra complicated because you didn't get your schoolwork done on time. And you would always turn in your schoolwork late. That was me. But always do your schoolwork. But if you don't do your schoolwork, you're going to get in trouble. Your teacher's going to find out that you're not turning in your schoolwork. And you don't want to get in trouble for that. So, always do your schoolwork. Freshmen, do your schoolwork. Sophomores, do your schoolwork. Juniors and seniors, you guys are upper level than freshmen and sophomores. Seniors and juniors can do, because they're upperclassmen, they could do some work. But for you guys, freshmen and sophomores, you gotta do your work, because do you want to graduate? Yes. But I know some people that don't want to graduate and don't do the work. So, that's always be on time to your class. Always. Because once that bell rings and you're hanging out with your friends, don't get caught doing bad stuff. Why? Because if you're caught doing bad stuff, like hiding in the bathroom, don't want to go to class, always be on time. Because you never want to be late to your class. Always always be on time. And speaking of being on time, never skip class. Never. I learned that the hard way. And I shouldn't, and again, I should learn the easy way. But again, you live and you learn. So, I would always never skip class. Because one, you might get a detention. And the principal might be calling your mom and be like, hey, your kid's skipping class. But you might get a suspension for that. I don't know what your school does, but mine, you get a suspension if you miss, let's say, 10 or more classes, you get suspended. So always never skip class, because that would be caused in a big trouble. And if you have really strict parents, you might get your phone taken away, and you do not want that, because you want to hang out with your friends, go to parties, stuff like that. But freshmen, this goes to you. Always never skip class, because half of my friends from freshman year, from my senior year, that just graduated freshman, didn't graduate, they're sophomores now. But freshmen, never skip class. You're gonna learn that the hard way if you do, like me. But I was always on time to class, never late, which I'm glad, because if I was late, then I would have got probably yelled at or sent to the office, and I did not want that. So I was like, might as well be on time than never, right? Never. You gotta always show up to class. And the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about, always ask for help. Always. Because if you don't ask for help, then you don't know what's going on. I would always ask for help because I was always confused on my homework. But now, since I'm figuring out why you needed help, it's important, because teachers are there to help you. Teachers are there. And if you are scared to ask them, don't be. They're there for you to help you with your stuff. Like I said in the beginning, I would always go to my teacher every morning and have her help me with my math homework. So, it's always important that you ask for help when you don't know what you're doing. Because I would always ask for help, like every single day. Like when I came home, I would always do my homework. And then if I didn't know the question or the answer, I would always start it. And when I go back to school the next day, I would always go in my teacher's room next morning and be like, can you help me with this? And she was like, yeah, sure. So I got help. But it was only like a few problems or whatever. So it wasn't that bad. And never be afraid to ask for help. I know some kids at school are scared to ask for help. I know that. Trust me, I was too. Freshman year was my absolute worst year ever. Sophomore year, kind of. Junior year, getting better. I think senior year was my best year yet, because I would always ask a teacher for help, and since I did that, I was never afraid. So always, never be afraid. If you're afraid to go tell a teacher or somebody, don't be, because you'll get the hang of it very fast. You'd be like, teacher, can I help you with this or whatever? But don't be afraid, okay? I know, freshmen, I know you guys. and you guys are scared to ask a teacher for help. So, what my advice to you is, always ask for help. Don't matter the situation. Always. Never be afraid. Again, same thing. Never be afraid. Always stick to your ground and always pay attention, because you never know when your next test is going to be. So always pay attention as well. And I know I was on my phone most of the time during school. It was a habit, but I got over that habit at the end because I was like doing my finals and stuff. So never be on your phone when a teacher is teaching, because if you get caught, then oh well. You live and you learn, right? So never be on your phone. Always pay attention to what the people are talking to you about. For example, if you're sitting there in math class and you're on your phone and the teacher is talking about this lesson and you're on your phone and the teacher was like, put your phone away, what are you gonna do? Make him tell you multiple times, put it away? No. You gotta put it away the first time, so they won't have to call you down to the principal's office. Okay? Freshmen, same thing goes to you. Don't always be don't always be on your phone during class, because you get in big trouble if you are under your desk. That's how I was, but they never saw me, so oh well. But always pay attention to what the teacher is telling you, because again, if you have a quiz, let's say within a week, and you guys are reviewing it and you're on your phone and the teacher asks you, put your phone away, are you gonna put your phone away the first time? Yes. But if you don't put your phone away this first time, you're gonna get in big trouble. So I would recommend always paying attention. So that's my end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but freshmen, always ask for help. So I'm gonna end the video here now. I'm gonna upload it and everything so you guys can watch me. But like, a comment, subscribe, so I could probably hit like 60 followers or something. But always do your work. Always. But that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so I can get more views. Bye guys.